Hello Junior 2, how are you? It's nice to be with you today and I hope you are well. In the third week, we talked about array and estimation. Let's start with the first point, which is about array. What is an array? Array is a set of objects like hearts, pencils, books, or shapes. Like what? Like triangle, square, circle, or numbers 1, 4, 9, 3. Arrange it in rows and columns with no gaps. Look here, match array or non-array. Look at the first one. This is what? Array, excellent. The second one, we have here gaps, so we choose non-array. And the third one, array, excellent. The third one, array. Okay. Look at this array. I want you to know what is rows and what is columns. Look here. This is called what? Row. Excellent. This is row. But this is what? Column. Excellent. Okay, so array have horizontal rows, and the vertical columns, okay? Okay. And here we have 3 rows and 4 columns. How? Count the row. 1, 2, 3. And count the columns. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay? Write the number of rows and columns. We have here 1, 2 rows and columns. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Second one. How many rows here? This is S. Okay. 1, 2. 2 rows. And columns. 1, 2, 3. 3 columns. Okay. How many rows here? 1, 2, 3, 4. And column 1, 2, 3. 3 columns. And here, array of pencils. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 rows. 1, 2, 3, 4. We have 4 columns. Count here. 1, 2. We have only 2 rows. And 1, 2, 3, 4 columns. How many rows here? We have only 1 row. And the number of columns? 1, 2, 3, and 4. So we have 4 columns. Repeated addition. Look at the first array. In this array, each row contains 4 hearts and they repeated 3 times. So we write 4 plus 4 plus 4. We have 3 rows and each row contains 4 hearts. Okay? In the same array, each column contains 3 hearts and they repeated 4 times. We have here 4 columns and each row has 3 hearts. So we write 3 plus 3 plus 3 plus 3 equals 12. Okay? Add the row. We have here, we add according to rows. So we have here in the first one 3 rows. And each row have what? 1, 2, 3, 4. So we write 4 the first row plus 4 the second row plus 4 the third row equals what? 12. Excellent. And here we have 1, 2, 3. We have 3 rows and each row have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 apples. So we write 5 plus 5 plus 5 equals 15. And here we have 1, 2, 3 rows and each row have 2. So we write 2 plus 2 plus 2 equals 6. Here we have 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 rows and each row have 3. So we write 3 plus 3, repeated 4 times, plus 3 plus 3 equals 12. Here we have 1, 2 rows and each row have what? 1, 2, 3, 4. So we write 4 plus 4 2 times equals 8. We have here 1, 2, 3, 4, and each row have what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we write 5 plus 5 plus 5 plus 5 equals 20. Now we add the column. We have here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 columns, and each column have 3. So we write 3 5 times 3 plus 3 plus 3 plus 3 plus 3 equals 15. And we have here 1, 2, 2 columns, and each column have 3. So we write 3 plus 3 equals 6. And the cupcake we have here 1, 2, 3 columns, and each column have 2. So we write 2 plus 2 plus 2 equal 6. Here we have 1, 2, 3, 4 columns, and each column have 2. So we write 2 plus 2 plus 2 plus 2 equals 8. And here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 columns, and each column have 4. So we write 4 plus 4 plus 4 plus 4 plus 4 equal 20. We have here 3 columns, 1, 2, 3, and each column has 3, so we write 3 plus 3 plus 3 equals 9. Naming an array. There is a way you can name the array. We start with the number of rows by the number of columns. We have here array, and the number of rows here, we have here 1, 2 rows, and 1, 2, 3 columns. So what is the name of this array? This is 2 by 3 array, where 2 is the number of rows and 3 is the number of columns. So we start with the number of rows. Look here. What is the number of rows here? 1, 2, 3. We have 3 rows. And what is the equation? Each row have 4, so we write 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals 12. And what is the number of columns here? We have here 1, 2, 3, 4. And the equation, each column have 3, so we write 3 plus 3 plus 3 plus 3 equals 12. This is what is the name of this array? We start with the number of rows, 3 by 4. Okay. What is the number of rows here? 1, 2, 3, 4. And the equation, each row have 4, so we write 4 plus 4 plus 4 plus 4 equal 16. And the number of columns, we have 1, 2, 3, 4. We have 4 columns, and each column have 4, so we write 4 plus 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals 16. And this is what 4 by 4 array. Write the name of each array. We have here 2 rows, so we start with 2, and 4 columns. So 2 by 4. And here we have 3 rows. And what is the number of columns? 1, 2, 3, and 4. 3 by 4 array. Here we have 1, 2, 3 rows. 1, 2, 3, 4. 3 by 4. And here 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 3 by 5. Okay.